Hey Marvel fans, this is Chris Bolts coming in with a trailer reaction to Marvel Zombies. Do you want zombies? Do you want blood? Do you want gore? Do you want diversity, equity, and inclusion? Well, you've come to the right place. I've already seen this trailer, but I wanted to go ahead and take a look at it again. But before I get into the content, do make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. All that stuff will really help me out. And without further ado, let's get right off into this.
All the Avengers are dead. And they're coming for us.
All right, we got a world to save. Namor.
Shit. Whoa, that's how you do that then.
Wow.
All right, so there you have it. You've seen the animation right there. And we got some good scenes right here that happen in here. Of course, here's Awkwafina. She's getting ready to be saved by Shang-Chi, who's right in front of her from this out-of-control boxcar. We got Okoye, and I think that is Okoye, that's going to be leading this big zombie charge right here. We got some other characters that's going to be coming in right here. We see Hawkeye, we see a zombified Abomination. I think that's Ghost. That's Ghost. So I don't know if she's ever been considered a hero. I don't think Abomination's ever been considered a hero. But I digress on that point. We got Captain America right here as a zombie. Got some additional characters here. Red Guardian, Yelena Belova, got Miss Marvel. We got a Moon Knight Blade. He's wielding the powers of Khonshu, which is interesting because this has to be a what if story, obviously, because that would completely negate Oscar Isaac's Moon Knight portrayal in the Disney Plus show. And this is one of the problems with Disney Marvel, because they're all over the place with this stuff. It just makes no sense how they're gonna have Blade, which, by the way, we just got an animated Blade and a Wesley Snipes Blade reprisal before we got the Mahershala Ali Blade. And Mahershala Ali Blade was announced back in 2019, and we still don't have any type of word or of when that thing is going into production. I don't even think it's ever going to go into production. And this character right here, he's not voiced by Blade at all, but he does sound like Blade. Let's go ahead and play a little bit of that right here.
Namor.
You heard that voice right there? Sounds pretty much like Mahershala Ali, and he looks just like Mahershala Ali too. That takes some balls on the part of Disney Marvel to do such a thing. You're gonna take pretty much his likeness and his voice and put him in an animated series, but don't finish his story. But I digress on that point. And obviously he announced that Namor is going to be here. There he is, the Namor. That's how that Victoria Alonso pronounced his name. That Namor was Timu Namor. We want the OG Namor from the actual comic books, not this Aztec and bullshit. That's a pretty cool scene right there. You see Red Guardian in the back. I think that's Blade, or is that Namor? It looks like that's Namor actually slicing his partner in half. Completely sickening. I actually like that. And then we got Awkwafina here. We got Shang-Chi here, and I think this character comes from Ant-Man. You guys in the comments, you can correct me on that. We got a zombified Thanos. This is actually pretty interesting, and I think this part right here, his Black Panther, it looks like Black Panther's gonna be a part of that. That looks like Ironheart back there. Oh my goodness. That looks like Ironheart. Let me see. Let me go back just a little bit and let's just see here. No, I thought that was Ironheart. That's Doctor Strange. Great. Midnight Suns. This is basically a Temu version of Midnight Suns, because all these characters right here, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Blade, they all get together every now and then, and they fight against supernatural elements that threaten the Earth, and they're called the Midnight Suns. There was a video game that was made that didn't do too hot or anything, and I would have played it, but it turned out to be like a team-based strategy type game. I'm not into those types of things. Yeah, they're all getting ready to join the fray, and I think this scene that's getting ready to come up right here is the coolest thing right there in all of this. This right here is the coolest scene out of this entire trailer. This is awesome right here. I will give Disney Marvel their props. They actually did something that people would like to see. Yanking a Spider-Man, just web slinging, 5 webs split off into multiple, and then he just ripping their heads off of these zombies. That actually is pretty dope. I really like that. And then we got some more stuff right here. That looks like Scarlet Witch. That looks like Scarlet Witch, or it could be something else. But it does look like Scarlet Witch. And I think there was a scene off in here. Go back here. Here's Thor. Don't know how Thor became a zombie, because Thor is a god. That'll be something interesting to talk about right there. We got a showing of Blade right here. And this is another cool scene. This is the second coolest scene in this entire video.
Whoa, that's how you do that then.
Wow.
And then, of course, that stupid Marvel humor. Of course, there's Miss Marvel right there. Disney Marvel is going to push Miss Marvel at all costs, even though nobody wants her. But they're going to keep pushing her. Check out my video on how they retconned Miss Marvel back into the entire history of the X-Men, thereby making her one of the most important mutants ever in X-Men history. It's fascinating because she started off as an Inhuman, but like I said, they're going to keep pushing her. They're going to keep pushing her and keep pushing her, but nobody wants her. So this is Midnight Suns. Marvel Zombies, going to start streaming September 24th on Disney Plus. I'm not going to pick up Disney Plus to watch this. It does look like a pretty cool concept. It might be the most interesting thing that Disney Marvel has done since Spider-Man No Way Home, even though that was a Sony production. The trailer itself has been doing pretty good. 2 million views with 143,000 likes and 3,000 dislikes. It is popular. All right, letting Disney Marvel know that this is what we want. You're going in the right direction with this stuff here. So are you guys gonna watch Marvel Zombies? Or are you gonna be like me and not pick up Disney Plus and just like, yeah, you know what, it looks like a fine project, but I'm not gonna pick up Disney Plus for it. Whatever your thoughts, jump down in the comments and let me know. And make sure you do like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. All that stuff really does help me out. And remember, this is Chris Bolt signing off, and I will catch you guys in the next video. You take it easy.